What up, fam? It's your boy Dtlf back with a Dodger video. Yes, your boy is now gonna be covering the Dodgers. This is the first ever post-game recap. So welcome. For those of you that will be watching later, man, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you're a Dodger fan, because you know what? I really want to get into it. This season is gonna be fun. That was probably one of the funner regular season Dodger games I've seen in my life. It was fast-paced. I love the new pitch count that they added last season. I mean, baseball is an ever-growing, evolving sport. So very excited for the future of the Dodgers, man. Listen, the Dodgers now improved to 2-1, beating the St. Louis Cardinals 7-1. So complete domination, man. And this team is spectacular. Tyler Glass now, right? He pitched 6 innings. He had 5 strikeouts. He looked really solid today, really solid, right, on the mound. So hopefully he continues to improve, man. I'm excited for Yamamoto's going to be pitching tomorrow. However, I won't be covering the game tomorrow because we got the Lakers. You know, I always prioritize the Lakers. But, I'll be keeping tabs on both games for sure. But man, great start. Great home opener for the Dodgers. Again, I thought my guy Tyler Glasnow was sensational. Like I said, he pitched a whole 6 innings. He had 5 strikeouts. I mean, he gave up 2 hits, and a home run. But this dude, I think he's only going to get better. As he settles in here during the season. The big 3 went off, man. Mookie Betts 1 for 2, Ohtani 2 for 3, Freeman 2 for 3 as well. My guy Mookie had a home run, sensational. And same thing for Freeman. Ohtani is only going to get better, man. But these guys are, oh my God, man. You're facing all 3 of these guys, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be a nightmare for the opposition on a night in, night out basis, man. Oh, it's Bobby Miller pitching tomorrow. Thank you, man. Thank you for correcting me on that one. I don't know. I read somebody's tweet had said Yamamoto was going to pitch tomorrow, but yeah, Bobby Miller pitching tomorrow. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. He said, I'm going back to America to visit my home state, Cali, in a few weeks from Japan. He said, can't wait. You better catch yourself a nice little Dodger game, man. Definitely the time right now to tap in, man. With this team right here, they're going to be super fun to watch all year long. I know there's a couple of errors they had during the game. Obviously, the infield needs some work. But again, there's not too many flaws on this roster. Like, this is the most stacked team I've ever seen in baseball, not just as a Dodger fan, but in baseball, man. And it's just, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman as the top of the lineup feels just super unfair, man. But you got to love it. You got to love it as a Dodger fan. I mean, wouldn't want it any other way. But this team is it's going to put nightmares. It's going to put nightmares in the opposition. And by the way, these guys are going to be at bat plenty of times. The rotation is going to get plenty at bats because of it. I mean, these guys got to bat 3 times for the game. That tells you they're constantly being impactful and effective. And it's only going to get better again. This has to be the season that the Dodgers have had the most expectations. I mean, every year, right? Especially since Magic Johnson bought in as part ownership. I mean, they spent the money to be competitive, but this year just feels like it's a championship or bust. They got to win the World Series this year. So the pressure is on. I mean, kind of like the Lakers. Every year it feels like championship or bust. So you love it. As an Angelino, you got to love it, man. This is what we're built for. This is what we're here for, man. But how'd you guys feel about the game, man? First Dodger game I've seen this season. The first 2 the first 2 were over there in Japan, and they were blacked out. This one was blacked out as well, right? My nephew provided me with MLB.com pass, but it's locally blacked out, I guess, and we're in the Los Angeles area, so had to find another way around that. But we figured it out. Manimal said, what's good, Dan, a Lakers fan? Follow you on Playback TV yesterday. Dan, I got some yesterday. If you remember the comment I put with the wife and her best friend. Oh, my God, this guy. Listen, man, we're trying to enjoy some Dodger baseball today, man. But I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you, Manimal. The name is fitting, man. I bet you the only kind of fries you like are animal style fries because you're a beast, man. But yeah, man, I'm glad you had a good day. Listen, I had a great night last night as well, and a great day this day to kick it off. Now, there's no crucial basketball games. I wish like the Lakers were playing today or something, but it feels good that the Dodgers started the day with a W, man. It really feels like the baseball season just started today, to be honest with you. It just feels that, even though we're 2-1 officially, but it feels like it just started today. The home opener, man, ain't nothing like it. Hey, he said we need you and Empire Jeff at a game and your girl. Good times. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually, man. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for sure, man. Those tickets are gonna be a hot commodity this season, man. We out here looking like the All-Star game. Crazy, right? The big three they're gonna do some damage, man, this season. So Dante said, I'm definitely going to a game. Been like 10 years since I've been to a baseball game. Not gonna lie, bro. It's been longer than that for me. I've been last time I was at a Dodger game, I was probably 6 to 7 years old. I don't even remember it, if I'm being honest. I don't even remember it. I think that was at the time Mike Piazza was playing for the Dodgers. I don't remember, man. I don't remember who was on the. I don't even remember who was on the lineup, right? Who's on the team. So it's been that long, man. But I always watch, especially during the postseason. This year, we're gonna be engaged early on, as you can see, man. We're gonna have a lot to talk about this season, man. I look forward to the continued success and growth of this team. I mean, this was a very solid game again, and the Dodgers getting off to a good start, right? They had a little hiccup over there in Japan when they lost that one game to the what was it, the Padres or the Giants? I forgot who they played even. I didn't watch that game, but yeah, look, I think this team is definitely going to win their division for sure, and more than that. Obviously, we're gunning for the championship, but how exciting, guys. 7-1 Dodgers again, now 2-1, and they play again tomorrow. So I look forward to it, even though I will be tapping in as well as watching the Laker game at the same time. So, but man, again, great start for Tyler. He said tomorrow's game only on Apple TV. That's what I hate, man. Why do they make it so hard for us to watch? South Korea, my bad. South Korea. Why do they make it so hard for fans to watch, fam? Like, we really want to dive into it, especially this season. But, you know, them, and I feel like this is the future of sports. They're going to distribute sports to all kinds of different streaming platforms. You're going to have to get different memberships to different things just to watch these games. And I don't like that. See, matter of fact, the Spectrum Sportsnet LA channel was fused with the Dodger and Laker one. Now they separated them, right? So I used to have access to all the Dodger games, and now I don't, right? So I would have to get that channel, which I'm not going to do. I'll figure out a way around it. But you know, that's what kind of irritates me, is like, make it easy for the fans to watch, man. You know, they're going to make tons of money off of the tickets, off of the merch, off of everything. But now it's becoming like an exclusive thing for sports. Now, I heard NBA wants to do the same thing. They want to, you know, Netflix trying to buy out the rights to some of the playoff games, some of the tournament games and stuff like that. It's like, nah, bro. Nah. Pitchers are going to be continuously be afraid of our first 5 batters. Let's go, Laker Nation and Dodger Nation. We're going to put the fear of God in them this season. But most importantly, man, the pitching to me is the most crucial thing, right? Once these guys settle in, as the season progresses, and hopefully no injuries, man, because that's what killed us. Every damn season's injuries, suspension, stuff like that. So Dodgers is, to me, we know the hitting is going to be great. Obviously, the outfield defense is going to be solid. The infield has some question marks, obviously, but I think this season, man, I think this is the World Series season for sure. It has to be. Anything short of that, we're going to be highly disappointed, for sure. He said, I like the sneaking whiskey in a flask at Dodger games. Shh, don't give away your secrets on here, man. Let's see here. People in Tokyo are crazy about the Dodgers too. I see a lot of Dodger fans in the subways. It's a beautiful thing, man. Baseball is growing. It continues to grow. And this move from Shohei Ohtani just is going to expand the game that much more, because everybody knows the Angels are solid, but they're not the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? They're not quite as bad as the Clippers, because obviously the Angels have some championship, history, but they're not the Dodgers, fam. The Dodgers are LA's team for sure. And so when Shohei made that move to get here, you know, you're talking about a superstar, an international superstar, the biggest star in the game of baseball. Never, ever been in the postseason. Never been, you know, let alone a World Series. Do you imagine what it would do for international viewership if this man won a World Series with the Dodgers, with the best team in baseball? Yeah, I said it. Let's see here. Different channels are paying for these games to only be on their channel. That's crazy, bro. I just hope they come up with some sort of solution where everybody can just get all the games in one channel, because I don't like to have all these different memberships and stuff. You know, if that's going to be the case, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to stream the games for free. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a good sport about it, and I'll pay for it if it's on one channel. But if they're like Like somebody said, it's gonna be on Apple TV exclusively. Like, bro, I'm not getting Apple TV just to watch the Dodger games. I'm sorry, I love the Dodgers, but that shit is expensive, bro. Cali is already expensive. I mean, have y'all went to the grocery market? Inflation is insane, bro. They got potato chip bags for $6. So yeah, so we can't afford to stretch the dollar even more. So they got to play ball. Padres 6-4 over the Giants. He said Hayward had a good catch. Yeah, that outfield, man, we got none but. And I want to talk about Mookie, man. He's a world-class athlete, right? He made an error today. When he threw it to the first base and it was it hit the ground and then Freddie Freeman couldn't catch it. But that to me, I mean, that's a catch you have to make if you're Freddie. That's as much of an error credited to Freddie as it is to Mookie, right? So that's just the thing. We got world-class athletes out there, man, on the Dodgers, and to me, Mookie Betts is one of the most underrated athletes in sports, right? What he does out there, man. He said, I can thank Biden for that, man. Listen, man, I'm not going to get into politics, but I will say this, man. It's getting from bad to worse. That's all I'm going to say. I have no hopes any president can come in here and save California the way it's just inundated, man, with so many expenses and just we pay our taxes and all this bullshit, and we still got all this poverty on these streets and just they don't fix their roadways, and we are here catching flatties and you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to do better, man. I'm worried for Yamamoto. He said if he pitches well, 2 straight bad games. Yeah, I'm concerned for him as well, simply because the expectations were out here, man. You know what I'm saying? The expectations were just up there, but I really do think that Glasnow's going to win the Cy Young Award. Like, bruh, that trade is phenomenal. Tyler Glasnow, for me, I mean, clearly an ace, but I really have him, winning. I'm just happy, man. Our pitching got better this season. Last year, a lot of question marks, a lot of distractions. This year, we got to strap down, especially come postseason time, because you know what? We had a phenomenal regular season last year. But again, this is why we went out and we had this splash and we paid the big bucks. And hopefully the coaching, this is where the coaching of the pitching coaching is going to come in handy, right? They got to help him settle in and command those pitches. Otherwise, he's going to be all over the place. And it is an adjustment, right? He coming to the best league, Major League Baseball. In baseball, it's going to be an adjustment period. It's going to be a lot of pressure on him. But the bullpen is sick this year, man. The bullpen is sick, and I have a lot of trust in the pitching coaches to get him right. To be honest with you, if I'm being quite frank, I think he's going to be good. Let's give him some time, though, because we're going to put a lot of pressure on him just based off of what he got paid, right? So we'll see. Kane Carter said, Dan, would you rather be an all-star or ride the bench averaging 2 points but win a ring? Ooh, damn. That's tough, though, because, see, I'm a believer that you can have your cake and eat it, too. So if I was an all-star, you know what I'm saying, I would probably help my team out more to win that championship. However, if there was no other way, I'd rather get the championship, to be honest. But I am an alpha, man, so I want to be an all-star if I'm doing that. Now we just need these Angels to trade us Mike Trout and it's over. I doubt they'll ever do that, brother. I doubt they will ever do that. Matter of fact, I think Mike Trout hit a home run to start this, their homestand today. But let's see. Do I think he'll get the Golden Glove at shortstop? I hope so, man. I hope so. I look forward to him making that transition because I think it's going to help our defense tremendously. But yeah, man, I'm rooting for Mookie. Definitely Mookie and Shohei and Freddie Freeman, man. Those 3 guys are easy to root for. They're just great guys. They're great guys. Normally you have your superstars. Some of these guys have egos and stuff, but not those 3, man. Especially Shohei Ohtani. So, I mean, these guys are world-class athletes. They're superstars and they're humble, which is my favorite thing. So, I'm definitely rooting for Mookie. Hey, Mixtape, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. I hope you become a baseball fan. Because, listen, man, for me, I'm not going to lie. I'm usually a casual when it comes to baseball. Because the season is too long for me personally. So I usually tap in around postseason time, like maybe, a month before postseason, I start paying attention to the Dodgers. Usually, that's, through my life. My whole family's been Dodger fans, and throughout my life, like my brother watches most of the damn games. I always see him on his phone watching the baseball games, and I tune in from time to time. But This is gonna be a different season, man. And I'm gonna dedicate this channel to cover it a little bit more extensively. Obviously, I can't do every game. Lakers play tomorrow. You guys know where my heart lies, right? Primarily with the Lakers. But the beautiful thing is, that when the off season happens, I have a lot more time to cover Dodgers baseball, and I will be dropping by from time to time, like we did today. But it all depends on you guys, man. So keep hitting that like button, keep sharing, keep subscribing, because as we grow, the content grows. He said Japan food prices are still reasonable. Fortunately, much cheaper than America prices. That's good, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. Keep it that way, fam. Keep it that way. Yamamoto is a rookie. He just needs to get experience and settle in. Agreed. And we're not going to put a lot of pressure on him, right? Right off the bat. I mean, he's going to put pressure on himself. He was elite for his country. So he's obviously going to put pressure on himself. What is he, 25, 26 years old? He's still really young in basketball years, right? I'm sorry, in baseball years. So we'll see what happens with him. But I do look forward to seeing him. Like, I'll be paying extra attention when he anytime he gets to start. I hope Kershaw has a good postseason. I want him to go out on top. He deserves it, bro. That's the crazy part about Kersh, man, is that he is always dominating the regular season. Come postseason, man, he hasn't really had a lot of luck. But hopefully this year things change. It's not, the pressure's on every single Dodger, man, to play their absolute best. I even expect, the the backups to do good. I expect the backups to come in and provide energy and spark. Kike Hernandez included, everybody. So let's see what happens. But we got to be patient with this Dodger team. Remember, it is a long season. But, I mean, I can see the Dodgers easily winning, going on 7 to 10 game win streaks throughout the course of the season, constantly, right? But that's not the goal this year. The goal is not to break the record for all-time wins in the regular season. The goal is to win a World Series. So that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, he looked good today. He looked good out there, man. He said the Angels do give me mad flipper vibes. Nah, you know who the flippers are of LA? The Chargers, man. The Chargers are the flippers of LA. I've seen their fans up close and personal. Oh my God, they give flipper fan energy for real. The Angels, I have a little bit more respect for them for the Vladimir Guerrero years. You know what I'm saying? They were really good back in the day. So they get a little bit more of my respect. But there's levels to this. The Dodgers is where it's at always. My Yankees beat the cheating Houston. That's right, man. Hey, that's right. The Astros, that's what's up, man. Your Yankees look good this year too, man. They look amazing. So we'll see. In your opinion, what do you think Knicks players getting 48 minutes? That's the only thing. And again, I don't want to transition into basketball. This is my first ever baseball post-game, fam. So make sure y'all hit that like. Appreciate you, Serge. Good to see you here, man. But yeah, I don't like Tom Tibbs. Just to answer your question, I don't like Tom Tibbs running his players into the ground, but he's a great coach. Strategically and the way he coaches his players, he's a hard-nosed, great coach. So I respect Tibbs overall. But yeah, I don't like what he does sometimes, because that's how you risk injuries. And the playoffs are around the corner, baby. We're here. If y'all haven't followed us on Playback yet, make sure y'all do that, because, man, you never know when DTLF is going to drop in and give you guys a live analysis on a game. And I hope that they get a deal done for baseball, man, because I will definitely cover some games live over there as well with you guys. Let's see. I'm glad we beat Nola. He said, just in case you guys didn't know, Nola rejected Dodgers free agent offer this offseason. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. But yeah, it feels good, man. Anytime you get a victory, especially I like early, for Laker games, I hate early Laker games. Like early day Laker games, I hate them. But when it comes to the Dodgers, I love that shit, because, you get a win under your belt. Now you're feeling good for the rest of the day, man. And if the Lakers were playing today, it would be even better if we got 2 wins under our belt, but one early on. So, it's different. For baseball, I love day games. And for basketball, I love night games. Right? My wife's boyfriend says, let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers, Nando. That's right. Shout out to your wife's boyfriend. Let's go up, whatever his name is. I'm just glad Kershaw ain't going to be the first, second, or third starter in the playoffs. Facts, bro. It's a lot of pressure off of him for sure. A lot of pressure off of him for sure. He gets to just kind of settle in and do his best. I have a cousin who's a Chargers fan. She's corny. Facts. Listen, I went to the Rams game. Shout out to Mookie. I went to the Rams game, and they were in unison. it's one thing if you're a fanatic, but you're an educated fan and you're passionate, and when they make amazing plays, you cheer your butt off. But it's another thing if they literally every single down, every single tackle, everything, they're like Chargers. Like that was a group. I wanted to turn around and punch them, man. They were right in my ear like that. Every little thing, man. Every time their quarterback said everything, it was like, and then unison. Oh my god! And you turn around, and that was one of the ugliest crowds I didn't ever see, man. But I'm sure they don't represent all of the fan bases. Obviously, they're gonna have some classy fans. They're gonna have some solid fans. But man, that was like Clipper Darrell written all over. Y'all know how Clipper Darrell gets all loud and annoying and obnoxious and for no reason too, because they ain't won shit. That's what I got. That's the vibe I got that day with the Charger fans. Ugh. But yeah, I feel you on that one, bro. I feel you on that one. Yarbrough pitching great, saved the bullpen. That's right. That's Dodgers versus Yankees World Series would feed families, bro. That's kind of like Knicks versus Lakers NBA finals. Same thing, bro. That would be something the world needs to see. Not sure we'll ever see it, but that's box office, man. That's selling tickets for sure. For sure, that's selling tickets right there. He said, in MLB, closest thing to the Clippers is the Padres. Oh yeah, I hate the San Diego Padres, bro. I can't stand that big-eared motherfucker, Manny Machado, bro. I can't stand his fat ass. I swear, bro. Like, yeah, the Padres, man. Thoughts on Tosker? He looks crappy, man. He's gonna be better. He's gonna be better, man. I look forward to his continued growth. Tosker, the thing about him is there's gonna be pressure for every single Dodger to perform, but the fact that you started with that 1, 2, 3, those guys, Will Smith as well, man. Will Smith, I'm expecting a really solid season from Will Smith and Tosker Hernandez. I think they're gonna settle in nicely, man. Come on, man. You got those 3 superstars in front of you. All you got to do is, I mean, especially if they're hitting early and often, right? You're gonna get more at bats, right? You're gonna get more at bats throughout the course of the game. You're gonna catch a rhythm. So Tosker will be fine. Yeah, he doesn't look great today, but we'll see how he looks tomorrow. I look forward to it. I look forward. Will Smith too, man. Will Smith is he's very underrated, man. He's very efficient and he'll knock in some runs for us this year, some clutch ones too. I look forward to that. Max Muncy, I mean, the firepower we have on this team, bro. I'm getting jitters just thinking about it. This is literally like the most stacked team I've seen in my life. And again, I'm a casual baseball fan, right? I can't even call myself a diehard because I don't watch every game like I do basketball. So I'm just being honest. But in my lifetime, I mean, can you name a team that was more stacked than this one? Right? Only the Yankees came close in the past with Alex Rodriguez but not even, and Derek Jeter and those boys, but not even close, man. He said, we got Will Smith for 10 years. The Fresh Prince. I look forward to it. No, Will Smith, man. Little white boy from the Dodgers, man. He's cold. Dan, are you excited for Vincent Sunday? Very excited for Gabe Vincent, but I'm even more excited because I know Gabe Vincent coming back means that Vando is around the corner. So as excited as I am, and thank you so much for Super Chat, bro. But as excited as I am for Gabe Vincent coming back, I think Vando is the real. Should I use baseball terminology now? Should I get comfortable? I think Vando's the real ace, man, and he's gonna save the Lakers season. I just believe in him that much. The Vandalorian, man. This is the way, baby. This is the way. No, he didn't switch careers, man. He's a beast. I'm telling y'all, man. He's going to come through this year. I have faith in Tosker as well, Max Muncy. All the role players on the Dodgers are just going to shine that much brighter having 3 superstars like the ones we have. And again, for me, this season is just going to come down to the pitching. If the pitching can live up to the hype, Lakers will be World Series champions, right? Otherwise, a lot of question marks because you know how postseason play is, man. Everything is just every possession, every pitch matters, every hit, everything. So I'm not nervous yet, but come postseason, I'm gonna be huffing it. But that usually listen during baseball postseason, I usually don't even sit, bro. I'll be on the edge of my seat, on the edge of my couches, every single play, man. That's when baseball for me just really excels, right? Like basketball is good year round, and then it's great in the postseason. But baseball is like, it's up there. Vando, the X Factor for sure. Vando is definitely the X Factor, brother. The Will Smith is gonna be slapping balls out of the park this season. Pun intended. Oh my God, bro. Listen, you better not talk like that for P. Diddy, starts peeking in the chat or something, man. I keep him away from here. How long is Wood out? Wood, they say they hope to have him back before the postseason begins. So I'm not sure. They don't even have a timeline for his return, if we're being honest. Right? Yo, I'm talking about Will Smith from the Dodgers, man. Y'all talking about my guy Ken Carter said I support Will Smith slap because Chris Rock insulted MJ. Oh my goodness. That was not cool, bro. Gonna be a long season, bro. 161 games left. He said, but gotta set the tone now. Well, it's a good start, man. Dodgers are 2-1. I expect them to go on a nice little 3 to 4 to 5 game win streak. But you're right. Gotta set the tone right now, early on. Very long season, man. That's probably my least favorite thing about baseball, is just how long the season is. But for the baseball lovers, like for the diehards, they can't get enough. Every single inning, every single play is gonna be super exciting this year. So I understand now. Hey, Dan, do you watch After We Collide? No, what is that? Is that a movie show? What is it, bro? And what is it on? If you recommend it, I might watch it. Yeah, 158 games. Yeah, people keep forgetting we had those games overseas to start the season. This is officially the third game for the Dodgers. So just to clear that up. But yeah, I'm glad you corrected it, bro. He said, thoughts on the rap Civil War, now the Kendrick verse? I love it, man. I think rap should stay competitive. This brings me back to the well, it's not quite there yet, but I want rap to go back to the Tupac Biggie days, man, when it was greatness and everybody was coming for everybody's head. And even Snoop Dogg was out there in the Video Music Awards talking about New York don't got no love for Snoop Dogg. Like, I need some animosity. Sometimes it brings out the best in everybody's craft. Same thing for basketball, for the playoffs. We need some animosity. You know what I'm saying? Same thing today. Y'all seen my man Mookie was getting frustrated because the pitcher almost took off his head a couple of times, man. And you see Shohei come to the plate, and first pitch they throw at him was near his elbows, and he just shook his head. I'm like, ooh, I was telling my girl, if somebody gets hit, I want the bullpen. I want the dugout to clear out. I need to see a whoop ass, because that's when baseball gets really exciting, when you get all these altercations and stuff. But basketball's right there. We're knocking on playoff doors. You've seen a lot of chippiness, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I like competitiveness, man, especially with the rap game. Everybody's in each other's buttholes now with the whole P. Diddy thing. So we need to see the opposite of that. We need some masculinity up in here, man. He said, I go to baseball games for the food, not gonna lie. Nothing like a hot dog on a summer day. I'm not a fan of hot dogs. Oh, I like this one. I like this one, man. Thanks for super chat, brother. Appreciate you, Marcos. He said, Nip equals Kobe. What do you think, Dan? I like that. I like that. Gone too soon, but his legend will never fade, man. I love that. I love that. And both did amazing things for the community. Both legends in the game, and both LA. Yeah. Kobe Bryant was born in Philadelphia, but he's LA, man. We adopted him. He's the prodigal son. And here's another one for you. And I always say this: Kobe Bryant is the Bruce Lee of basketball, man. He taught a lifestyle. He didn't just teach basketball. He taught a way of life. And I don't know too many basketball players that can do that, or even athletes in general. So for me, Kobe was the Bruce Lee of basketball for sure. Dylan Brooks versus Braun in the play-in. I just want to see some chippiness, man. I want to see these guys really want it, right? I want to see these guys get after it. That's what I want to see. Was Kobe born in Italy? No, he grew up in Philadelphia. I thought he was born and raised in Philadelphia. I know his pops moved to Italy, so they were over there for a couple of years. But I think he's from Philly, right? If I'm not mistaken. Dylan Brooks versus. I already read that one. Did you hear Nick Wright take that the Lakers should want to face Denver in the first round because they'd be less worn out? I didn't hear the take, but I read about it. Somebody sent me somebody sent it to me, just like you asked me right now, and I read about it. Nick Wright, listen, I'll be honest, he's Nick wrong on this one, because if I'm the Lakers, that's the one team I'm trying to avoid in the first round, and I actually want to get them when we catch fire later on, like in the second or third round. That's just me. But again, we're Laker fans, man. We Laker fans usually don't want to duck no smoke, man. We want all that. We want all of it. And I think the Laker players as well, man. I don't think they're ducking. I don't think they're bobbing and weaving. I think they want whoever is in front of them. You got at the end of the day, you to be the best, you have to go to the best, right? What's wrong with hot dogs? Nachos are dope as well. I love nachos. I've just never been a fan of hot dogs. My uncle, when I was a kid, used to cook because he was a chef. Shout out to my uncle Ray. He used to cook some fire ass hot dogs. But that's about the only hot dogs I ever liked. I mean, I've never had a bomb hot dog. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody got to treat me to a Dodger dog or something. But again, I haven't been to Dodger Stadium since I was a child. So my girl likes hot dogs though. She like hot dogs. So yeah, I might buy her one when we go over to the Dodger Stadium. Dodgers played a video that Kobe made to get Otani to oh yeah. I know about that, man. Kobe, the gift that keeps on giving. Kobe also recommended Rob Pelinka, and look, we got a championship out of it. So Kobe's always been, again, he did so much for the city. Still doing it, man. I know Otani definitely got motivated by that recruitment pitch by Kobe Bryant. So I got shivers when I heard that story because even after death, he's still leaving an impact on our city. Shout out to Kobe, man. If they hit Otani, all the Dodger fans gonna stab all opposing fans in there. Whoa, let's not get that violent. But yeah, it would get violent for sure because, man, everybody loves Otani. How could you not love Otani? I mean, this dude, you want to talk about just a class act, right? And what he's going through with his interpreter, I think is really messed up, man. That's usually what happens with nice guys. And so I'm not saying don't be a nice guy, but so you got to pick and choose who you let in your inner circle. And unfortunately, those type of things happen when bad people just have bad intent towards nice people. So Dan, when you come out to Tokyo one day, we can do some hoops. It can get real competitive here too. I bet, man. Basketball without borders, man. Everybody loves hoops. Man, I would love that. I would really love that, bro. You hosting me? You gonna show me around? You gonna show me around Tokyo, Max? Is it Dan? Otani's situation put a damper on the signing. I find it hard to believe he didn't know anything about the gambling. I believe him, bro. I'm pretty good at reading people. I might be wrong sometimes, but Otani looks like he trusted his interpreter, man. And what happens when you overtrust sometimes, people take advantage of that. Trust me, even your boy's been taken advantage of before. And I learned my lessons at a young age. So, that's why your boy always has a small inner circle and only because trust me, everybody want to kick it with your boy, but you got to pick and choose who's good company to be around. I didn't dip stuff for people and it ended up backfiring on me. So you just got to be careful sometimes. I need a Dodger dog, onion fries, and about 3 beers when I go. That sounds good, actually. I don't know about the Dodger dog part, but the other parts. Let's see. Let the facts come out and stop speculating. Focus on the season. Go blue. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. But I know a lot of people want to put Otani. They want to attach his name to the conviction just because it would be a major storyline. And of course, everybody was already hating on the Dodgers before this came out. So you know how it is, man. But sometimes you gotta kick the dirt off your shoulders, man, and let the haters hate. You gotta blast on them haters. Hold up, did I just plug Court Kings? Hold up, sometimes you just gotta blast on them haters. Hey, definitely, man. Go shop Court Kings right now, man, and pick up your merch. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta blast on your haters, man. I saw Rui in DC versus Lakers. He looked depressed. There in LA, homie looks refreshed. He said, don't think he smiled once in DC. He repping LA everywhere. Rui is him, man. And he dropped a career high 32 the last game. He's only going to get better. Love me some Rui Hachimura. I remember when we acquired Rui, I was mad hyped because I was like, this kid is untapped potential, and watch, the Lakers are going to untap him. And sure enough, the haters in the chat were like, oh, he only averages this amount of points. Oh, Dan, you're overreactive, blah, blah, blah. People always looking to hate on all of my takes. You know what I'm saying? And so the beauty of it is that I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm always going to tell you exactly how it goes. And if you don't like it, cool. We don't have to be friends, but, you can always be respectful about disagreeing with stuff. But I remember when Rui got here, there was some negativity I had to block out. And I was like, these guys tripping, man. They're like, oh, you're glazing him down. I'm like, Rui has a lot of potential. He still hasn't reached his potential, if we're being honest. He shows glimpses of it. But if he ever does, if the coaching staff unlocks him, I think the starting lineup is perfect for him. He's going to be an absolute beast. And same thing on the Dodgers side, man, with I don't want to butcher his name. Miyamoto. Did I say it right? Yeah, it's Miyamoto, right? I think so. Yeah, same thing with him, man. He has untapped potential, and I think the Dodgers pitching coaching staff is gonna get him right. And it's gonna take a little bit of time, but maybe halfway through the season, we're gonna see a way better, more polished version of him, right? Yamamoto, there you go. Always butchering names, man. Always butchering foreign names. My apologies, y'all. When are we gonna make an Otani shirt? It's already up on Court Kings, bro, and it's really sick, bro. It's really sick. Chris got down on that one because he made it like animated style. So definitely go check that out, man. Oh my god, yeah. Otani, and we got some more heat coming up. Trust. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Yamamoto. What did I call him? Miyamoto? I think I was confusing him with somebody else. But it's there, Indo. It's up. If y'all have not checked the heat that we have over there at Court Kings, I just earlier today, matter of fact, we dropped some more heat. Fam, we dropped some more heat. Bang! We didn't have no Sofston Reeves up on the website. Now we do. All right, because we cooking up some. Shout out to Chris, man. We cooking up some. Of course, y'all remember the nickname I gave Sofston because he's saucy, man. He can cross it over folks and hitting dagger threes and shit. I mean, this boy cold-blooded, man. Or as my good friend Diehard likes to call him, the new Jerry West. Yep. What's your favorite Spanish food, Mexican food? Man, I got so many. I like tamales. I like tortas. I like huaraches. I like sopes. I like enchiladas. I like entomatadas. I like all the amadas, everything, man. I mean, it's really hard for me to pinpoint one specific favorite food, but I guess around the holidays, I'd say tamales, man. Tamales are, especially los de raja, with the cheese when made properly. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to pick something. I mean, obviously, there's so many different varieties, and it always depends on how. Because listen, 10 different households could prepare the exact same dish, and they're gonna taste 10 different ways. Just to let you know. Same thing with the taco stands. Same exact taco flavor, they can prepare 10 different taco stands, and it's gonna taste 10 distinct flavors. That's what I love about Hispanic food is that it always tastes different, no matter what. It really depends on the hand of the person who made it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. What's the best hole in the wall Mexican dish you won't find outside? Outside of what, bro? Oh, like in-house Mexican dish? There's some signature dishes my mom makes, like some rolled up chicken taquitos with like cheese on top and sour cream and lettuce and tomato. My brother makes these bomb ass chicken tacos with avocado, with lemon, with sauce, whatever you want to throw in there. I mean, bruh. And then my girl, I mean, what doesn't she make? Everything. And she tries to go the healthier route. And she'd be making some signature dishes as well, man, that are really delicious. So it just, like I said, it depends. This could be a whole different topic. By the way, late nights is coming up real soon. I'm not sure if tonight or tomorrow night, but it's coming. We got plenty of topics to discuss, man. I look forward to it. So y'all stay tuned for that. Keep hitting that like button, man. It helps the channel out. Subscribe if you already have it. But that's going to wrap it up here for me, man. This is my first ever. Y'all let me know in the comment section whether you saw it live or you saw it later on, how I did on my first ever Dodger post game, fam. I did my best, all right? But I paid close attention tonight, and I will get better as we progress, man. We're going to grow. This fan base is going to grow even more. This channel will keep growing as long as y'all keep hitting, liking, subscribing, and just saying, blessing the channel. Thank you guys so much for super chats. Always a blessing, man. And let's keep growing together. And again, remember, shop Court Kings and Prize Picks. This is a perfect time to tap in with Prize Picks as well during baseball season. So make sure you guys tap in. There's a lot of predictable stats on there that you guys can make some money off of. And again, major shout out to all my playback crew right here. Obviously, my guy Search and my Court Kings brothers, man, as well. And I will see you guys real soon. All right. Like I said, we might drop content tonight on late nights or maybe tomorrow. But Laker game tomorrow, man. You guys know what it is. Pre-game, playback, and post-game all coming up. So stay tuned. Hit that like button. Subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Go Dodgers, baby. Let's get it.